So for a question like this, we're back to our good old friend, the Pythagorean theorem. And remember, the Pythagorean theorem says that if we built a square off of this side, off one of the short sides, and then we came and we built a square off the bigger of the sides back here, those two put together would perfectly fit off of this side. Obviously, we'd have to cut the yellow one up into strips, but there we go. So I had to memorize it in high school as the sum of the squares of the square of the hypotenuse of any right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the two other sides. Crazy, right? But basically, the two small sides squared added together makes the big side squared, and you sometimes see it written as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. It's a relationship where the square of two of the sides gives you the square of the third side. And in this case, we're trying to find the big square side. So this is actually set up for us. Basically, if we make a square from this side, that's a 3.7 yard square. 3.7 by 3.7. And if we make a square off this side, that would be a 7.6 yard square. And that would be this. And we can use our calculator then to do that. 3.7 squared is 13.69 square yards, because yards squared is square yards. And 7.6 is 57.76 square yards. Now you don't have to do this all stepped out like this. In fact, I probably wouldn't. But just to show you, we add those together and we get 71.45 square yards is equal to c squared. And that tells us that the area of this square is 71.45 square yards. Now, that is not what we want to know. We want to know how long just one side is. So we have to unsquare this. So to get our side, which I guess is called x, it's going to be the square root of that. The square root of 71.45. And when we take the square root of 71.45, we get 8.452810. I'm just going to round that to the nearest 8.5 yards. Keep in mind that was yards squared, but our answer isn't in area. It's a straight line measurement, which means it's in yards, not yards squared. Just a straight line.